Hey YouTube, and thanks for watching Junkworks Garage. Well, this is just going to be a fairly short update, I hope anyway. About these Harbor Freight. This one is the older Braun one. And I've had this thing in my truck. I've used it a couple times. And it just sits in my truck in my glove box. And I haven't charged it. In fact, I know I haven't charged it in over a year. Probably more like 2 or 3. When I actually charged this before I put it in there. And I put this in there back when I did some of my first reviews on these. So go back into my playlist and look at tools, products, and reviews, and you'll see some reviews on these different flashlights. Anyhow, I just wanted to show you. I know it's been at least, I'm thinking closer to 3 years, but I know at least 1 year and more likely 2 to 3 years. But it is still, I haven't charged it or nothing. Still everything working on it. It still shows green on here. I don't know if you can see that, but the little light here is green. So I am very, very happy with these things. I would gather to say, let's see, and this is one of the ones that goes all the way folded in both directions, and I purposely bought this for the truck, and then I went and bought a couple more. But regardless, really love these. I got at least 3 of them. One older one. Let's see, what is this one? Gotta put my eyeballs on here. This is a newer one. So this has the one where you can plug it in either way when you plug it in. And I have one old one that has the where you can only plug it in one direction. Like the older cell phones. This is more like a newer cell phone. So this is a little bit newer. So I would say it's at least 2 years old. But anyhow, it's been sitting in through a couple winters, summers. It's been in a truck that's been leaking water, unfortunately. So it has not hardly been touched. I've used it a couple times when I was camping, and I used it a couple times. I think pretty much just when I was camping I know I've used it a couple times and didn't charge it after I used it. So it holds a charge. At least this one has. So that makes me very happy. I was kind of curious. We're getting ready to go out of town, so I thought, I probably ought to look at that and see if it even works anymore, because I was going through some of my stuff and I was thinking, I'm going to get rid of this. I have a big light I think I'm going to get rid of, because it's just kind of hard to store, and this does what I need it to do, and better in a lot of ways. So I wanted to make sure it was charged before I just, set that thing aside and left it here before we head out of town. So happy I took a look at it. Also happy it's keeping a charge. I'm going to go ahead and throw it on the charger, because really you should charge these every 6 months or so from what I've been told. You have to do your own research on that, but very happy with these. I was gonna say I would say that these are probably in the top 3 things at Harbor Freight that everyone should own, and that I have been very happy with. So one of these days I'll have to go kind of through all my stuff and see what Harbor Freight stuff I really like, because I got a lot of it and I like a lot of it. There's some things I don't, but most of it I do. Now get out there and get your junk working. Thanks for watching Junkworks Garage, where I'm proud to say I'm a jack of all and master of none. You all have a good one.